how a bipolar scale works for measuring goal-setting preferences. This type of scale helps us understand where someone falls between two opposing approaches. The scale presents two contrasting statements about stretch goals, with response options moving from one extreme to the other. On the left side, we have the statement, "I prefer stretch goals that push me to the limits of my abilities." And on the right side, "I prefer stretch goals that are reasonable and achievable." There are four response options on this scale. On the left side, we have most like me and somewhat like me for those who lean towards pushing limits. And on the right side, we have somewhat like me and most like me for those who prefer reasonable goals. Let's look at what different responses might mean. Someone who strongly identifies with pushing their limits would select most like me on the left side. A person who generally prefers challenging goals but not always might choose somewhat like me on the left. Those who usually prefer achievable goals would select somewhat like me on the right. And someone who strongly values reasonable goals would choose most like me on the right. This bipolar scale design helps capture nuanced preferences between two contrasting approaches to goal setting. It allows respondents to indicate both their preferred direction and the strength of that preference. Understanding where you fall on this scale can help you better understand your personal approach to goal setting and professional development.